So many of you have reached out to me with your petty asses, wanting me to talk about Alyssa Milano and her opening up about her catching the woo-woo earlier this year. And to that I say, you are definitely my people. I think I've rubbed off on some of you, or maybe you rubbed off on me. I don't know. Because of course I was going to talk about this. I just had to give it a little bit of time and let it marinate for a little bit to see, what I was going to talk about and everything like that. So, in this picture, you see Alyssa Milano with these big ass Coke bottle glasses on in this mask that's, I guess, supposed to be helping her to breathe. Yes, earlier this year, she caught the woo-woo. Probably around the same time as Lena Dunham caught it too. And we don't give a damn about her on this channel either. So let's go ahead and read this and see what they're talking about. Alyssa Milano revealed on Instagram that she was extremely sick back in April, but her virus test came back negative. She later took a finger prick antibody test, which also came back negative. It wasn't until recently, when she did a blood draw antibody test, that she got a positive result. The star shared a photo of herself in what appeared to be an oxygen mask in the message, "This was me on April 2nd after being sick for 2 weeks. I had never been this kind of sick. Everything hurt. Lost of smell. It felt like an elephant was sitting on my chest." Well, you know what, Alyssa, with as many people who don't like you right now, including myself, an elephant figuratively and literally sitting on your chest right now would not be such a bad idea. Maybe it will give you a chance to shut the fuck up every once in a while, or just forever. Let's continue. "I couldn't keep food in me as if you could before. I lost 9 pounds in 2 weeks. I was confused, low-grade fever, and the headaches were horrible. I basically had every virus symptom. At the very end of March, I took 2 tests and both were negative. I also took an antibody test after I was feeling better, and it still came back negative." She continued, "After living the last 4 months with lingering symptoms like vertigo, stomach abnormalities, irregular periods, heart palpitations, shortness of breath, zero short-term memory, and general malaise, I went and got an antibody test from a blood draw from a lab. I am positive for the woo-woo antibodies. I had the woo-woo." Alyssa insisted our testing system is flawed, adding this illness is not a hoax. "I thought I was dying." Well, to be quite honest, Alyssa Milano, many people probably wish no, I'm not even going to finish it. I'm not going to finish it. The charmed alum said, "I will be donating my plasma with hopes that I might save a life." Man, no one wants that shit out of you. "Please take care of yourselves. Please wash your hands and wear a mask and social distance. I don't want anyone to feel the way that I felt." You want to know what's so petty about what I just read to you, and in the tone that I did was not even the article itself. It was when I clicked to the comment section before I started to read this article, and the very first comment said, "We don't care." That was literally the first comment I saw, and the thing is, I kind of figured that's what people were going to say, but I was just curious if my hunch was correct, and indeed my hunch was correct. We don't care, Alyssa Milano. You have literally, in like the last 5 years, made yourself out to be this horrible, very unlikable person on various fronts. We don't care that you had the woo-woo. Just like we didn't care that Lena Dunham had it either. We didn't care that Herman Cain had it. As far as I'm concerned, many of the people that I'm seeing are catching it are a lot of the people we don't like. And it's not like we're not liking them just not to like them. We have our reasons, and we have legitimate, non-petty reasons as to why we don't like you. You've been going around all this time parading this Me Too this and Me Too that. And, all these allegations and everything. You just made yourself a very non-likable person. You and your former Charm castmate, Rose McGowan. Now, if she catches it, she gonna catch this work too. You two are some of the worst people ever. And it's crazy because at one point you were likable. You did have a decent career. And then you kind of fell into obscurity, and then you just became this very decrepit, hateful bitch. As far as I'm concerned, this is karma catching up with you. And I'm going to end it off with this. I feel nothing. I actually do have one more thing to insert, and it came to me right before I was getting ready to upload this video, and I'm glad I caught it. It's very interesting that, you know, Alyssa Milano and a whole bunch of other screeching ass harpies, these over the hill heifers, was being out there very anti Bill Cosby. But it's very interesting. Bill Cosby is currently behind bars, and you're out here in the street, and you caught the virus before he did, and hopefully he does not catch it. But I thought that was very interesting that he's in a place which would be considered a danger zone, for, you know, because he's around a lot of people, and you're out here by yourself and you caught it.